as if everyone needed to be reminded about Tyler's age. He never even liked trains. He wanted to be a ninja. But nobody asked Claire, because she was only 10. She didn't have enough maturity to make any decisions at a time like this, so her social worker claimed. Glancing back, she saw a handful of women from her mother's book group and another small crowd from church. All watched her from under umbrellas, their faces drawn in sadness. Claire resented them for feeling something for her family. They belonged to her. No one else had the right. How dare they come here and pretend to acclaim on grief that Claire rightfully owned? To one side, she noticed a group of unfamiliar men. They all had broad shoulders like Dad, and she guessed they formed his game group. Her father never brought them home, but he liked to tell stories of the monsters they battled and the king they served as knights. She'd asked to come fight monsters with him more than once. He'd promised to take her when she got older. No chance of that anymore. The priest stopped talking, and the social worker pushed Claire forward. She faced her father's coffin with no idea what to do. Too empty for tears anymore, she stared at the wooden box and waited for him to throw off the lid, jump out and hug her. It never happened. The social worker nudged her until she reached the thick chunk of granite waiting to be placed over his head. She crouched and ran her fingers over the wet surface, tracing his name etched into the stone. Mark Turdan. Behind her, the grass rustled under the assault of shoes and boots. People murmured at the coffins and retreated. They kept coming. Someone patted her on the head. Claire ignored them. They took too long to leave. She wanted to go home. The feet behind her stopped. She sagged with relief at no longer being on display.
"This is what can happen, boy,"
a man said in a gruff voice. Claire stiffened again. She focused on her father's headstone, but couldn't block out their voices. "Yes, sir," a younger man said. "What about the girl?"
"The foster care system will take care of her," another man said. "She's not our responsibility."
"Poor kid," a fourth man said. "My wife and I could take her in."
"Toppenish is a lot safer than Portland."
The third man sighed.
"None of us has legal standing to take up her guardianship. Let the system do its job. You can apply to be foster parents and request her by name."
"The cross-state paperwork alone will probably take years," the fourth man said. He also sighed.
"Make sure you set something up for your kids, Justin, before they're even born."
They walked away. Claire sat on the stone, not caring about getting her clothes soaked. She watched the 4 men fade into the distance, swallowed by the rain. Clunking and humming startled her. Mechanized rollers lowered the coffins into their holes. "We should go, Claire," the social worker said. "Would you like some ice cream?" Of all the things she wanted, dessert rated so far down on the list, she had no answer. As dead inside as her family, she followed the woman back to the car for a lack of anything better to do. The tears wouldn't stop. 2 weeks after the funeral, Claire couldn't remember what happiness felt like. She huddled in a dark corner of the bedroom she shared with 7 other kids, her face buried in the matted white fur of her stuffed unicorn. The day her social worker brought her to this group home, one boy tried to take the stuffed animal away. After she hit him, the foster mother told her to spend her free time away from that boy. Hi, a different boy, this one with red hair and black glasses, knelt beside her and offered her a box of tissues. She hadn't noticed him entering the room,